Alright, so the collab has been around on Global for like a week now, and now that I've got a chance to see more people have their hands-on opinion on it, I want to comment about it. Because honestly, if I let this video out before it even dropped on Global, I think I'll be a lot of backlash. Because, you know, I think after you get your hands on it, you can understand it better. If I just say, okay, this isn't very good, and you think, oh, but I like Tower of God, you're wrong, right? Now that you probably played with Zahard, potentially, you might you might hear me out better, but this collab really is mid, and that's everyone's opinion. Like, I have not seen, personally, a single person say they're a big fan of this collab. Even Tower of God fans. And why is this collab bad? And, you know, honestly, collabs... But I'll leave that for my last point, but collabs in general have been on the down, I feel like. In any case, this collab does suck. I'm letting it out. That's my opinion. This collab is pretty mid. And I have key points here to why the collab sucks. I think the biggest and most idiotic thing they did was not give us a free unit. I know you can say, oh, you know, we shouldn't expect to just get shit for free. There's a lot of people that like think like that, but this is what they've been doing every single collab. That's the expectation they have set. What they did was just objectively make this collab worse than every single collab that has ever released before, because every single collab has had a free unit, and now there isn't. And this like sets a precedent that now we're not going to be getting any more free collab characters. That's my expectation now, and that sucks. Like, collabs had this one thing, which was we're going to get a free unit. And the free unit very likely is good. If you look at the collab roster, every free character has been good, right? Like, look, ReZero, we had Ram, phenomenal character. Jumbo's the best character, so... Attack on Titan. I mean... Okay. Well, Attack on Titan, you have me, alright? Okay, Mai. They give Mai for free on the last time. But the first time, did they give Athena for free? I'll have to go back and check. Did they even give a unit for free for the first time KOF ran around? I don't know. But collab units, you know, they're generally pretty good. And the free character doesn't necessarily, you know, have a worse kit because it's free. Like, you look at Kakaitis, which was the most recent free character. He is meta in the most current PvE activity in the game. The the Demon King fight. He is meta in the fight. The most recent PvE fight, he's meta. And then you, dude, Kizuna, where is she? Kizuna, the golden free unit. Honestly, my favorite free character they have ever released. It's just, she just does so much, right? And it has been an expectation, for sure, that now isn't there anymore. I think it sucks because it just doesn't help the comparison between other collabs. Now, the next point I have might get some people mad at me, but I have to say it. Tower of God is not a very popular IP. I'm sorry. It isn't. You compare it to Overlord, which is the most recent collab we've had, dude, there's no comparison. Tower of God has had an anime, but it wasn't that big in comparison to others we've had. Like, you're gonna compare Tower of God to Attack on Titan? Attack on Titan was also mid, like the collab, but like, dude, you can't really compare. It is what it is, right? It's not a comment on how good Tower of God is. I just started the manhwa, so I haven't even gotten past where I left off in the anime yet. It's not a comment about that. I don't know. You know, I haven't really got deep into it enough to comment on that. But it's just reality. Tower of God isn't a popular IP. Most people don't know these characters. Majority of people just saw, oh, the Zahard guy is cool, but he sucks. Which is next point. The units are mid, except Viol or Ban, whatever. The units are mid. Like, I'm sorry, but Yuri, she's the best PvP character of the two, right? And she isn't meta. So it doesn't matter if a brand new character that has just released is not competing with the best units, they're dead. Like, I definitely went overboard when the patch notes dropped and I said Yuri was going to be dead on arrival, but let's be real, if a character is not meta, it's not as exciting to run them. You're gonna be losing because humans are just not as good as demons or sins or goddesses. It is probably the 5th best team in the game after Unknown, which is also non-meta team. So it's like, yeah, the best character for PvP in the collab banner, which PvP is the main game mode though. Oh, I never play PvP, said no Grand Cross player. Come on. PvP is the main game mode. And it is what it is. Like, she's not very good. She's not meta. So, it's not as exciting to run. You're going to be losing a lot of matches because of it. And Zahard just sucks. Plain and simple. Zahard is supposed to be the main character of the collab. And he sucks. Look at how long his passive is. Just for him to do nothing. Unfortunate, but true. If a character isn't good, guess what? People are not going to be excited to run the character. Yeah, I'm going to be very excited to run Zahard and lose. Like, even if I was a big Tower of God fan, I wouldn't be running Zahard. I'm just going to lose. Like, why would I run this character when I can just run Meliodas and win? And you can say, oh, you know, that's just how collab characters are. They're never meta. A lot of people say that, but it's because they're liars. Albedo just released. She was the most recent collab, and you know why? I'm saying you're a liar. She was meta. Like, she's not meta anymore. It's been months. Of course she's not meta anymore. New characters released after her. But Zahard is the most recent banner character. Collab characters are meta. Don't let anyone fool you. Reinhardt was meta. Echidna was meta. The bird woman girl thing was meta. Naofumi was meta. These characters have been... Terry was meta. Rimuru was meta. These characters were meta. For a good while as well. Kyo was meta. Emilia was meta. Like... He was meta. What's his name? I forgot. Whatever. He was meta. She was meta. Forgot her name too. She was meta. Don't let people fool you. Collab characters are meta at launch. Just not this time. Because the collab characters were poorly designed. Now, the one collab character that's truly great is Bomb. He is amazing. But he's a PvE character, so it's way less exciting. It reflects on people's reactions to it and the views. PvE characters are not as exciting. It is what it is. PvP is way more exciting because you actually face other people, right? But Ban is amazing. And guess what? He has a free unit kit. He's a PvE only character, which usually collabs. This is the character that's free. And he is not free. I don't know if... Honestly, I don't know if they just didn't give him for free because they knew he was the only character from the banner that was actually worth summoning for. These two other characters are not worth summoning for. At all. Like, again, Yuri... You can run her. She's runnable. Am I gonna spend 600 gems, potentially more for dupes, for a runnable character when I can just run Meliodas and wait for the next festival banner? Again, Zahard is unrunnable. If you're playing champ, he's unrunnable. If you are a new player and you're in bronze, he might be runnable. And Bomb is very worth summoning. Like, I would say he is pretty much a must summon. Like, it is worth doing 600 for him. But should have been free. And oh yeah, I forgot to say this during the Tower of God IP not being very popular. The only reason why we even got this collab was because this is a collab with the other Netmarble game, Tower of God New World. Like, don't be fooled, this is not a collab with Tower of God. Because there's no way, coincidentally, so I mean, this is Tower of God New World, right? Coincidentally, this game, which is run by Netmarble, is getting a collab with Grand Cross. Right here. In 2 days, they're getting a collab with Grand Cross. And they're not getting a collab with 7 Deadly Sins. They're getting a collab with Grand Cross. This is the one. This is Purgatory Valley. And this is Light Liz from the Anniversary. These are Grand Cross arts. Look. You might even think this is like Grand Cross that I have open right now. Because like the banner format here, like for the notice, looks just like Grand Cross, right? But no, this is a Tower of God New World, the other Netmarble game, getting a collab with Grand Cross. So we're getting a collab with the other game, and this game is getting a collab with our game, which is the only reason why I even got a collab with Tower of God in the first place, which is fine, but it's not because the IP is like booming or anything. Another big complaint I've seen people talk about is like no story. By the way, the game has already moved on from the collab. This is already like Valentine's Day. Like look at the board head. This is already Valentine's Day. But a big complaint is like no story, which honestly I don't care for having no story, but I guess some people care. You know, the events that we got from this collab honestly aren't bad. This tower is whatever, like whatever, but I like that they returned Final Boss. You know, Final Boss, even if it's super easy because it only goes up to hell, and you have to remove gear from your characters, you're gonna kill the boss too easily and not get that many points. I don't mind the activities we got. It's fine, but the thing I will say about just collabs in general, collabs are getting pretty stale. Like, you look at all the collabs we've had of recent times, since, I would say KOF Part 2, they're all the same, right? Every collab is the same. And I think they need to, like, do something, like, innovate in some way and make collabs more exciting, because, yeah, I guess it is exciting to have another IP in the game. Like, I think Overload was pretty exciting, and a lot of people did think that. But, you know, it's just a banner with 4, this time 3, 0.25s, and, you know, a pick at the end. Which is whatever. And we used to have a free unit too, right? It's just not very exciting if it's every single time it's the same thing. Every single collab you can expect the exact same format. I think we're gonna have more collabs this year. They talk about in the dev notes that they are planning to have more collabs this year. And if the next collab is Slime, I really hope they give us an LR. People are already thinking, an LR? Oh, are you gonna make us use LR coins? No. Like, just like when you make a Holy Relic for a collab character, they give you the materials for it. Like, it's free. You don't have to use Holy Relic materials to make collab Holy Relics. They'll just make you grind on, like, the new event, whatever. Like, whatever new event they make for the collab, make you grind the materials and then just get the LR for free. And that'll be cool. You know, if it's a rerun especially, that'll be really nice. Now, if it's a new collab, like Tower of God definitely couldn't have done this, because LRs, as it stands, are reprised characters, right? They are old characters becoming good. So, I don't know. I think it doesn't have to be LRs. I'm just making a point that collabs need something. You know, it should be more exciting. We already can expect every collab character is going to get a Holy Relic. I don't have a Holy Relic for him. Oh, he's just not equipped, right? Huh? He doesn't have a Holy Relic? Oh no, this collab never came back. I forgot. I was like, dude, did I miss it? No, this collab never came back. In any case, collabs have been pretty stale, and that is my point. Let me know what you guys think. I already know what you guys think. I've been seeing everyone's opinions about the collab for the past few days and weeks, really. And it pretty much aligns with everything I just said. I'm just kind of regurgitating what I see in the comments pretty much. But everything people say, I also agree with, which just goes to show, sometimes people are just right.